Hi, this is Arthur F. Carmazzi, and today's question is, how can you use the colored brain model to recruit the right people for a better organizational culture? Well, in order to answer that question, we have to basically go through a little bit more about what is colored brain. First of all, let's get this straight. Colored brain is not about personality. Colored brain is literally the genetic way that your brain processes the world around you. It is the way that it communicates internally and interprets what is going on around you, what's going on with you, and how your reality basically is relevant to your surroundings and how you do things. Okay? So, in essence, it is a communication process of your brain and the stimulus that comes in, and how all of that kind of gets interpreted. So, now that we know that it's not about personality, okay, what are some of the things, the factors that can be affected by colored brain, and how that is going to help you to improve your organizational culture? Number one of the key factors in creating a better organizational culture is basically to cultivate an environment where people feel like they are adding value, where they feel that their jobs are helping them to create success in their lives. Which basically means that, well, they have to feel like they're actually doing a good job, or at least that they have the potential to do a good job. So, here's the problem. Sometimes, because somebody's got one particular type of processing, when they look at somebody else, they think, oh my gosh, why can't this person just do it the right way? Well, you know, here's the problem. Okay? Because colored brain literally is the colored glasses that you look through in life. Sometimes what appears so obvious to you, what appears the right way, well, just does not even remotely closely appear that way to somebody else. And therefore, when we expect people to do things our way, what ends up happening is that they don't feel successful in the process. We literally are helping people with colored brain to understand each other's processes of interpreting the world and actions that we take, so that we can help them to be successful by helping them use their natural brain processing instead of imposing ours on them. So, the first one is basically helping people to be more successful in your environment through the understanding of each other's colored brain, including and especially your own. Number two. Basically, here's the thing. Sometimes we just get frustrated. We just get a little bit kind of nuts sometimes because things don't go our way. And what happens when we get frustrated, when we go a little bit crazy? Well, guess what? We're using a part of our brain that's, well, let's say not very intelligent. We're using the reptilian part of our brain. And that creates reaction. Now, when we react to people, well, oftentimes that starts to create a focus that those people are, well, let's say less than adequate. And when we start getting that focus, then we start treating people in the same way, which basically affects their overall performance and their success. So what happens with colored brain is, once you understand that, well, basically it is a genetic process that can't be changed, so they're not stupid, they're just different, and they can't be changed to do things your way. Once you accept that, then it just kind of lets things go, and you get less frustrated in the process. Buddha once said, life is suffering, but once you accept it, you transcend it. What that means in today's language, shit happens, live with it. So, basically, it helps you to, more or less, live with the fact that these people just don't have the same colored brain as you and are doing things in their own way, and makes you okay about it. And, of course, number three. The third factor in helping people to create a better working environment and recruiting the right kinds of people is going to be that each person has specific expectations. And those expectations are based on your colored brain. So if you've got certain things that you see, the way that you interpret the world and all this stuff is the way that you see it, and of course it's got to be real to you because these are the colored glasses you're looking through, well, guess what? You're going to have certain expectations. And by understanding yourself, by understanding your own colored brain, basically you understand the limitations of some of your expectations. And it helps you to deal with people more intelligently, so that basically you and them can be more successful in the process of achieving your organization's objectives. So, how does this all translate into recruitment? Well, let's say that you've got a variety of different teams. And with these teams, of course, you've got different colored brains. Well, if you just got all the same colored brain in there, well, they may be able to kind of communicate well, but they don't really complement each other. So by using colored brain, first of all, to help them understand themselves, help them understand their individual people who they're going to be working with, and how you can also basically identify what potential problems these people are going to have in different groups with different colored brains, well, that's where colored brain really has the power for recruitment. It helps you to identify the right people to put in the right teams to get, well, basically the most out of it, and it helps you to help these people to deal with their teams and each other in a much more powerful way to get what you need done. This is Arthur F. Carmazzi wishing you great success. If you have a burning question about organizational change, go ahead and contact me personally at arthur@carmazzi.net. That's arthur@carmazzi.net. This is Arthur F. Carmazzi wishing you great success.